All right, John, everybody's eyes heading into the season opener. How would Jordan Love look in his debut as QB1? How do he look to you?
I thought he looked fantastic for his first career start as the quarterback one. We remember back to Kansas City and some of the pressure looks and how he was really attacked by Steve Spagnuolo. Even when the Bears tried to confuse him and kind of create some chaos, Jordan Love handled it. And when I talked with Tom Clemens, he told me Jordan is always right here, even keel. And you could see that out there on the field. Never seemed to get too high, never seemed to get down if something poor happened. So I loved it. I loved everything that he did. Most important thing, taking care of the football.
Yeah, absolutely. No turnovers. And he had some help. Both Aaron Jones, Romeo Doubs, 2 touchdowns each. Doubs getting the scoring started. Middle, you had Aaron Jones. What did you like most about the way those two guys played?
Well, I thought Aaron Jones specifically played fast and played faster at a speed that other people on the field weren't at. You saw it on the first drive, 11 plays, 41 yards. A lot of that his doing on the ground going north and south. And for a little guy to be able to weave and navigate in between the tackles and get downhill the way that he does, that set the tone for the rest of the game, for the defense, for the special teams. And then you saw it again at a halftime. They needed a jump start. They needed a burst. It was Aaron Jones that gave that to him.
Let's go to the other side of the ball. This defense, 4 sacks, forced 2 fumbles. They were in Justin Fields' grill all game long. Looks like again, early, but they're playing up to their potential, or very well could this.
Yeah, the talk this year is aggressive mentality, and Jair will get into you, Rasul Douglas will get into you. Darnell Savage playing more down in the box creates less space for ball carriers to be able to make a move on him. 10 tackles led the team. And then the young guys up front, Devontae Wyatt, second year, Lucas Van Ness, Carl Brooks, all of them showing up on film. And that's to go along with Kenny Clark and Preston Smith.
And you didn't even mention Rashawn Gary playing his first game since last year, because that dude is a difference maker. And he only played like 10 snaps.
He was on a pitch count. He was in there for the very important plays, but very impactful when he was in there.
Let's talk about one negative thing from this game. Romeo Doubs went in with a hamstring injury. He seems to be okay. Aaron Jones pulled up with one. They hope he's okay. And then Christian Watson missed the game. Is there a concern at all in your mind with these hamstring injuries, these soft core muscle injuries?
Yes and no, but quite frankly, I think this is something that we're going to see at the beginning of football seasons in the NFL. Training camp is truncated compared to the way it used to be. The off-season programs are truncated. As much as you try and take care of the players, you can't simulate a full NFL football game with 51 plays on offense, 77 plays on defense. So until they get into a regularly scheduled week, which won't happen until about 3-4 of the regular season, these are the things you worry about. Christian Watson's happened at the end of training camp, Romeo Doubs happened at the end of training camp, and Aaron Jones in the first game. These guys aren't in a training regimen that will get them ready for a full regular season game. It takes some time. I would just pump the brakes on this, that we have a big concern about it.
And the good news is it happened early. You'd rather it happen early than late. All right, overall, your biggest takeaway from week 1, you're down on the field, Packers sideline radio reporter. What do you like most about this team?
I love their togetherness, their cohesiveness, the way they root for one another. It's 53 guys that can all make plays at any given time. It's not we need this person to bail us out, or we need this guy to do this certain thing. And the general joy that they're having with one another is spectacular. The defense is rooting for the offense is rooting for the defense, and everything in between. I think this team has got a chip on its shoulder the size of something we haven't seen for a long time, and they're having a lot of fun trying to prove everybody wrong.